Hello, I am Sarvashish Kumar Pal. Today I am proving an important theorem, de Moivre's theorem. Please see it. De Moivre's theorem statement: if n be rational number and theta be any real number, if n be rational number and theta be any real number, then cos n theta plus I sin n theta is one of values of cos theta plus I sin theta to the power n. In particular, if n be any integer, positive or negative, then cos theta plus I sin theta to the power n has only one value. This value is cos n theta plus I sin n theta. Cos theta plus I sin n theta. Okay. De Moivre's theorem: if statement, if n be rational number and theta be any real number, then cos n theta plus I sin n theta is one of values of cos theta plus I sin theta to the power n. In particular, if n be any integer, positive or negative, then cos theta plus I sin theta to the power n has only one value. This value is cos n theta plus I sin n theta. Proof. Case 1. Let n be positive integer. Let n be positive integer. We shall prove that in this case the only value of cos theta plus I sin theta to the power n is cos n theta plus I sin n theta. We shall use the method of induction. You know the method of induction? Let's see. Step 1. Cos theta plus I sin theta is equal to cos theta plus I sin theta. Okay? It means the theorem is true for n is equal to 1, as because here if you put n is equal to 1, you get cos theta plus I sin theta. So theorem is proved for n equal to 1. Now cos theta plus I sin theta square, that is equal to cos theta plus I sin theta into cos theta plus I sin theta. Now you multiply cos square theta minus sin square theta plus I 2 sin theta cos theta, that is cos 2 theta I sin 2 theta. So the theorem is true for n is equal to 2. If you put here 2 cos theta plus I sin theta to the power 2, then you get cos 2 theta plus I sin 2 theta. Okay, so it is true for n is equal to 2. It means the theorem is true for n is equal to 2. Step 2. Let us assume that the theorem is true for n some given positive integer k, n is equal to k. Let us assume that it is true for k. So you can write cos theta plus I sin theta to the power k is equal to cos k theta plus I sin k theta. Now both sides multiply by cos theta plus I sin theta, both sides. Then cos theta plus I sin theta to the power k plus 1 is equal to cos theta plus I sin k theta into cos theta plus I sin k theta. Then after multiplying you get cos k theta cos theta minus sin k theta sin theta plus I into sin k theta cos theta plus sin k theta plus cos k theta sin theta, that is cos k theta, that is cos k theta. So this is equal to cos k plus 1 theta plus I sin k plus 1 theta. Okay, this show that if we assume that the theorem is true for n is equal to k, then it is certainly true for n is equal to k plus 1. If n is equal to k, it is true, then it is certainly true n is equal to k plus 1. But step 1, we have observed that the theorem is true for n is equal to 1 and n is equal to 2. Now hence it must be true for n is equal to 2 plus 1, as because n is equal to k plus 1, so 2 plus 1, that is 3. Again it is true for n is equal to 3, so it must be true for 3 plus 1, that is 4, and so on. In the other words, the theorem is true for all positive integers. So here it is proved by mathematical induction. Number case 3, if n is negative integer, then put n is equal to minus m, then you can write this where m is positive integer. So here you can write this. From step 1, you can write cos m theta plus I sin m theta by step 1. Then multiply cos m theta minus I sin m theta, both numerator and denominator. Then this is cos square theta m theta minus I square sin m theta. So cos square theta plus cos square m theta plus sin square m theta, that is 1, and above cos m theta minus I sin m theta. So cos minus m theta minus m theta sin minus m theta. So you can write minus m is equal to n and sin minus m equal to n. So cos n theta plus I sin n theta. So it is true for n is equal to positive integer or n is equal to negative integer. Hence it is complete proof. Thank you.